Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials, or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings all. Welcome to tonight's channeling. Yes, we're greetings. Thank you for coming to tonight's channeling. Tonight's going to be a little bit bizarre, so warning. If you're easily offended, you might want to. Well, anyway, nobody's watching right now, so we're good. But yes, I had a Arcturian last night. I was listening to Mozart, laying down, listening to music, and a Arcturian spirit guide channeled through me. And he did it again. Jeez, I already feel him grabbing onto me right now. So he talked about many things. I can't go through all of what he said. He might repeat it all. It's a new spirit guide, basically. One, to let the trash out, basically, of your past and all these things. Not just you, but society also. To let go of all the junk of our societies. Obviously, with pollution, politics, Wall Street's a big one. Actually, Wall Street's a really big one. Social, scenarios of rape crisis centers, things like that. Also, he's going to bring a clear understanding to a lot of these things. A lot of things of what is coming. Also, creativity is another one he mentioned. Through arts will be a change, a shift, will help us in our ascension process. The arts are going to change as for bringing messages. Of course, I'm working on something right now. That is part of it, a major part of it, actually. Part of it.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, the creative energy that you had a relapse into was this new guide who became your guide?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yes, his name is Manchester. I forgot the name he gave me. Morgan, I forgot Morty. I forgot the name he gave me before, but it was Steve. Morgan. It's like, that's not a name. Come on, give me something better. So he said Manchester, he hasn't been there in a past life, he just said he liked the area, so that's where Manchester came from. That's in England, if you're wondering. So I can still feel him attaching himself to me. So anyway, so some things might come through him that is just to hit a spot within us, in our society, to sort of like let the air out, you know what I mean? So that is what I got. As for what's coming through, we will see. If the same thing comes through, I believe it will. So it might be edgy, let's put it that way. Okay, thank you all for coming. Blessings to all. Thank you all for coming. New people, those in the chat, we'll try to answer your questions, most likely tomorrow, unless JC comes in. So this might be a short one also. So one thing I want to get past, I want to mention right here, might as well. So, we're going to channeling Eric. Eric, I channeled him once. I did not, because this is part of Manchester's energies with me. I was not a big fan of Eric because he didn't. Let's put it this way. I know he had mental problems. He committed suicide. I know that's bad, but a lot of us have been through a lot of bad things too, and we're still here. And obviously, with mental problems, that's different. But even his spirit, I don't think. It's like that's why I have issues with those on the other side. It's like they haven't been challenged enough so they can relate to us. And Eric, I believe he actually. I must have had a conversation with him, but whatever it was, me and him are good. We're on a plateau. Because before it was like, oh, it's Eric. Here we go again. Yes, Mr. Prankster. That's great and everything. I was like, what have you really been through? Not a whole lot, it seems. So I think he has an understanding. He was like, a lot of people here, especially here in the world, this webinar right here, have been through quite a bit. and he has not experienced these things. I do not see that.
Can I
Yeah,
just
go
say one
ahead.
thing? Because
Yeah.
that's weird. I've been feeling similar feelings towards Eric as well in that
Yeah.
way.
See, that's
No
what I wanted to mention.
disrespect or anything like
No,
that.
of course not.
Just feelings, you know.
Yes. Yeah. Well, see, that's why. This
Me
is
as
why.
well.
Yeah. See, this is what Manchester came through to me to bring these things out. You know what I mean? So this is good. So this is what's going on. This is where we're heading. So this is good. This is good to have a conversation like that. So it's like, and after, because I was like, oh, here comes Eric again. Oh, boy. Everybody thinks he's so cute and everything. It's like, come on, man. It's like, but so I must have had some sort of conversation with him in the Astral or something. So he has an understanding of that. So he's figuring things out also. So that was good. So expect more of this as he comes through. It's not going to take much for him to come through, that's for sure. Okay, thank you all for coming. So yeah, this is going to be like the hard question type of thing, or feel free to. But yes, this is out with the old and with the new, basically. So, okay, I guess I have to do a meditation, I guess, because it's not coming through. Oh, I'll do the meditation. It's be better. Thank you all for coming. Blessings to all. Oh yeah, one more thing. I don't know if you're here. I think you all are here. Yeah, he said something about the arts too. The arts are going to shift. I'm not sure if I said that live or not. Our arts are going to shift where they'll help with the ascension process also. So, of course, the arts help form society in many ways. So that is where they're working also. That's what I got. So. Okay, thank you all. I don't know what's going to happen. I believe he's going to say the same things he said last night, so it'll be interesting. So, blessings. Here we go. Yes. You can call me Manchester. These things on your world, this situation you have will be shifting into a more positive environment. Yes, many have said this, but not like this. Some have said in the past, but not in this way. Many of you will receive through your spirit how to connect to your spirit guide spiritually without being guided. You will know these things. You will, let's put it this way, your line, this right now you are in the thick of it. With that thickness between dimensions will begin to thin out. That is what is coming. as you just, let's put it this way, as you go into a bar that has a negative environment, but still it's a social hall to meet people, where you are heading is where your spirituality will be at a height where you do not have to worry about anything. You will be able to, even telepathically, be able to connect with people so you will know their intentions or not. Understand this. Yes, I've given this one many downloads, and it's all over the place at this time. That is understandable. Understand, those that do violent acts to others are attracting negative energies to themselves. Service to self entities such as reptilians. This, say like an act of violence, with violence such as trying to hurt someone or a rape of that order, because that is violence also. Understand that there's energies around these people that get off on these things, such as reptilians. Not all reptilians, but many are. They actually enforce these ideas into these people to press on with negativity so they can get a high off of it. They can suck your energy and leave you dry. So you aren't just a victim or victimized, but you are also drained of energy. That is because a vampire has been around you. That is what is happening today. As for your future, these things will thin out. You will have a more understanding of those who wish to cause harm and be able to avoid them. Many of you will have these abilities. Understand our spirit world is still working. Oh yes, that's right. I did not mention who I was. I am an Arcturian. I am in spirit at this time. Yes, I found this one very interesting, as so of others. Of course, you all have guides around you, new, sometimes old ones that are around, but new ones come about because they're interested and they wish to join in your experience. This one was interesting because of the arts, because there is many things that's been blocked for him for many years, but there is a reason for that. Because yes, as he said to this one earlier about channeling, the world is not ready for this one's message yet. It is not like you are not ready, but you are in preparation to be ready. So channeling is the same thing. The world is not ready for your information. And if you are in the arts, he's like, why am I not going anywhere? I have all these ideas and nothing's happening. It's because the world is preparing for your arrival. That is what's happening. And same goes with channeling. If you have problems channeling, do not worry. Just take a vacation and to clear your mind. And it is okay to think about it. That is fine. But do not dwindle about it in negativity. Do not do that. Do not feel like you're being left out. Do not do that. And those that are trying to channel and not unable to do so, just, it will come. Understand that certain channelers at this time were already set into place during your Earth project. They were already seated a long time ago. And so others wish to do the same thing and they cannot, but that does not mean you are not unable. You're just not your time yet. Yes, your world is going to go through many transitions. You're going to see it blossom like a flower. But it will take time. And it is true, through arts will open up your planet to new. Yes, because the arts are influential within your society. You understand this. Understand that's why it has so much negativity, because of the arts. So it does have a good effect and a bad effect. Where you are heading is into a positive effect. Yes, it will hit many bumps in the road. It won't take time for these things to erupt. This will not happen tomorrow. But it is coming. So many of these messages here today are for your future, not for your present. Of course, they are for your present, but your future would understand it more because they are going through it and they'll be searching for these things. Yes, there's many things I said to this one last night, but it's not for the public arena this time. But yes, many of the arts is very important to your society. This is, you could say, what will crack open your society into extraterrestrials, but not just extraterrestrials, but to how to be a better human being, to connect with yourself. Extraterrestrials, yes, that is fascinating. That is lovely. But wouldn't you rather, I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that connecting with your full self, connecting with your higher self, is, for us, the most important thing. And then your extraterrestrial friends will come through. But you must find yourself first. That is what we're working on. So you are comfortable with these new energies that were coming in. So we are waiting for you to be the true you. That is what we're working. And you will have more of an understanding of your surroundings and your past. These things, yes, do take time, but we must be patient with you, because we are not going to force anything onto you, not at all. This is your awakening, not ours. This is your planet. This is your experience. We are not here to intervene, but we are to give a helping hand if you wish to have it.
I have a quick question, if that's okay.
Yes, please, thank you.
This might seem a bit cheeky, but I'm interested in the information that can't be made public. You said there's information you told Ivan that can't be made public. I mean, I'm kind of interested.
Oh, yes, you wish to go into those things, that is...
Yeah. If you
One
can.
moment. Oh, yes. One moment. I have to connect to these things. Oh, yes, about his past life here, or is his life here in general. Yes, when he came here to this planet, yes, it was not coming here willingly. He was hesitant to come here. He was not, he says, sent. He was part of a project, you could say, of your awakening. And of course, coming into this world was not a pleasurable experience. Yes, with the arts, yes, he is ingrained in these things, and these things you will be seeing more of his capabilities in the future being. At this time, they're being developed, and they will become public, very soon, trust me. These things have been in the works for a long time, yes, with writing, creative, mostly, yes, film and television still is in this one's future, understand that. But, one moment. My message here is a little bit different here. But yes, these are just steps into that direction. Because film and television is really where the bounds of where your world's going to wake up. Because many are skeptical, but yes, if they live it and then they be able to synchronize with these informations, then it's just more effective on your planet. Just telling them, oh, by the way, we all speak to aliens and to that sort. Yes, you're seen as a crazy person. But if you do it in a creative way, in a way that is attractive, then you'll be able to find people that will resonate with these things. But yes, there's one other thing. Yes, as he was working on these projects over the years, it was easy for him to shut this world off, and so go into his own world. Many of you probably can do this also. But this way, yes, he had a uniqueness where he would absolutely shut this place off. Even relationship-wise, romantic-really, just shut everything off and just go into his creative world and say, yes, my world is better than yours, basically. This planet, yes, you will obviously see the troubles of your world. Of course, with the arts, the artist sees, of course, not all artists, regular people, artists, well, you are all artists in many ways, I should say. You all see where this world could be. But they do not dwell on it. Artists are a little bit different. They dwell on it. So yes, these things can be all rearranged and you can be a better place. Why did I choose this world? What was the point of it? Of course, many of you have that, of course. But to shut this world out, it is not always easy, but this one found a way to completely break it out, to cut it out. So he's not even having conversations with people on the weekends, only to get a food service thing, and that is all. So these things we find on the other side interesting, especially his relations with those on the other side are not always crystal clear or always on good levels, because he's looking at us on the other side. It's like, yes, our world is screwed up because of you guys. We don't get many of the messages like that. It is quite humorous, though.
Thank you for that. I've got one more question. I'm interested in you as an entity.
Yes.
Could you tell the viewers more about yourself, please?
Yes, I had many lifetimes as an Arturian, as a Weirin, as a Syrian, as a human on your planet, mostly during your Greek time period, your ancient Greek time period. At this time, yes, I crossed over from my Arcturian lifetime just recently, actually. And I joined the Earth Project in spirit form on the other side. And seeing this one as he's moving things along, it's always good to have a helping hand. And to clear out these things that are bothering you, to help you move from your past to your future. That is why I'm here mostly. Even for this one, he always holds things back because he wishes not to hurt anyone's feelings and things of that sort, which is understandable to an extent, but sometimes he must just let it out. And still, the only reason he does not do this is because I have many past lives that went very dark very fast when he spoke his mind. Of course, that was a different time. But many of you have these things that haunt you now. But at one time in your past life, it was understandable. But now it's not understandable because that was the past, and this is now. That is all I have.
Thank you.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I have. Are you willing to answer a few questions?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
This one is from Holly, and she asks, who called out her name in the middle of the night that woke her up?
I believe it's an angel. An angel with no name, it seems. To let you know that they're there. Watching you, caring for you. Letting you know that you have the strength of your life. That you can take your life into the direction that you wish to take it into, instead of having others control you. Because at this time, there are several that wish to put you in their, to have you go in their direction, and not yours. That is all I have for that.
Thank you. I have one more question. This one's from Raven. She asks, are there any questions for me at this time? Answer, sorry. I'm sorry. Are there any messages for her at this time?
A moment. It's funny how you said that. There is a moment. Yes, there is a mantis entity around you at this time. Full of love, of course. Giving you a nudge that you are a part of their society at one time. And you can connect with their energies to laugh a little bit more. Of course, I feel humor with you, but it's always good to have a little bit more of a chuckle here and there. Thank you.
Greetings. Thank you very much for answering those questions for those people. You were speaking about channeling and other forms of art and
Yes.
things that are being hindered because they're not ready. And I do understand that. But, for me, for instance, it seems like some days a switch is flipped to stop me from channeling.
Exactly.
And I simply cannot quiet my mind, and I simply just cannot. So, I understand if the world's not ready, but why hinder me completely? I mean, I couldn't even do it on my free time, not recording, not doing anything. It wouldn't let me.
At this time, your guides around you are saying you are not ready for... I know it's something you do not want to hear, but they say you're not ready, but they are... they're saying they're warming you up to it. They do not want to overblow you with this because you have many other things you must accomplish. Understand that. You're still very young. So there are things that are Your attention needs to be on, and channeling is not one of them. Understand that. They're trying. Yes, they want your mind off of it, just for the time being. It's not forever. Hopefully that helps.
Yes, thank you very much. I don't have any other questions, so thank you for speaking.
Also, there's many Zeta Greys around you at this time. Are you aware of this? Positive ones.
No. No.
They are at a distance, that is why. They are monitoring your... They are monitoring your... What is the word for this? Your progress.
Of?
They are fascinated by your... How you're connecting to energies and things of that sort. This is what they do. They just... Yeah, some of them dance around, shake their booty. Yes, that is true. But some do analyze, and they are recording what is happening. For other species to be able to connect with you, basically.
But I can't connect with them because they don't want me to channel.
That's just...
Pretty great paradox.
Do not take it personally.
Yeah.
Can go, Bianca.
Oh, okay, sorry. Any messages for me?
Yes, there are, what do you call it, situations around you at this time. But they will be thinning out, if they haven't already. Some drama, if I'm connecting with this correctly. These things will fizzle out over time. And the harshness of these things, it could be from your past. These heavy tests will not return, let's put it that way, if that makes any sense.
Okay, and David wants to know if there's any health issues that he should be aware about right now.
Just around the lungs, it seems. There seems to be a buildup of congestion there.
Oh, okay. And
Nothing serious though.
oh, okay, thank you. And I've been having this reoccurring dream. Well, I used to have it when I was when I was younger. It's me walking through I think a building, down an aisle, and on the left side of me is like a blue glass water, and there's a whale in it. There's a shark in there. There's, I think, a blue whale in there, and I feel frightened in it. I'm not exactly sure what this dream means, where it came from. I just want to see if you could.
You said there was a glass of water with all these things in it?
Yeah, like an aquarium, and the room's dark. I'm walking down an aisle next to it, and there's these animals from the ocean in there, but they look like they're they look like they're dead. I feel scared. I'm not sure what this dream means. It came back to me just recently. It used to frighten me as a kid.
Yes, because these are lifetimes from your mermaid past lives. Their interpretation of it is not making sense, but during your life as a mermaid, you saw many animals in much distress, let's put it that way. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And these things are just coming back to you in that way.
Oh.
That is all. It is nothing else other than that. Many of them are friends. Of course, yes, speaking to saying that in your world today, it's crazy, but yes, those are friends of yours.
Oh.
Spiritual friends, of course.
Okay. One last question. David wants to know if there's going to be anything good coming for him from his job right now, if he can connect to that.
Yes, it seems like there's some sort of promotion coming up. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Something's coming up. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
I
Thank
believe
you.
I believe it's worth your while.
Oh, okay.
Worth your time.
That's a lot of relief. Thank you so much. Much love.
Sure.
I pass the mic.
Go, Prana.
Hi, Manchester. I was told that I have like about 8 beings around me. I was wondering what's the status of it now. And I've been trying to astral project, but I've been able to do so. And if there's anything that you can suggest me that might help, do the astral projection. Thank you.
I need to answer. Say that again. Your first question about your. You said
Yeah,
there's.
I was told that I have 8 beings around me.
Okay. Yes. Palladian, Arcturians, obviously your spirit guides, angels. Yes, Arcturian energy around you is very high. As for Andromedan also is around you. From a distance though, but yes, they are around you. Does that make sense?
Yes. What's the purpose? Is there anything that they're trying to communicate?
One moment. Arcturians, they are part of your past lives. Obviously, you have past lives with all these beings. Through one time or another, not recently. Arcturians are there to help your spirituality, to connect with all these things around you, to end the skepticism and help you understand your true self. That is what they say. They are working on helping you connect to your true self, your true abilities. You mentioned acid projection, correct?
Correct. And I've been trying to connect to my higher self.
Yes. They are working with you on these things. Acid projection, though, how is that going on your end?
Well, I come to a vibration state,
Yes.
and then I realize that I am about to astral project. Then I tell myself to get up, or it's okay to go, because I have no fear of astral travel,
Yes.
and I understand all the theory behind it because I have done lots of research within the past 2 years.
Yes.
And I'm just ready to experience it, practical. So I have no fear, and I understand all these spiritual entities and all that stuff. So, and again, I have been trying to connect to my higher self, but I don't know if my meditation is not deep enough or strong enough. I just haven't been able to experience that. So is there anything that they can do so that I can make progress on it?
Well, there are Palladian energies around you at this time that are working with your helping you connect spiritually to your higher self. These things are there's many meditations that they are working with you to go into. You go into one meditation and then you go into another. That is what they're saying. You go through several, and you can always follow your guide's path or their path to guide you into this. It is one step after the other. You must go through it to connect to your higher self. That resonates.
So what are the steps?
They are not saying this. You can connect to the Palladian energies in your meditation. That's what they say. That way you can feel. So now you know who's around you. Now you can connect to them. Also with Arcturians.
I know that I have Palladian guides.
Yes.
And they are protecting me and all that stuff. Yes. So when I meditate, should I just put my intention out to connect with them, which I do.
Yes.
I do. I mean, I always do. I know like I have 2 Pleiadian guides, correct?
Yes. But also, well, what I'm receiving, I'll just tell you this. They are saying that the playing as the extraterrestrial will help you move forward into this path. They wish to assist you, let's put it that way. They're offering their assistance. Let's go with that.
Right. And I'm open to that. So what is not making the connections?
Well, because this Palladian is one you have not connected with. That is what they're saying. This is not one of your guides. This is an outside source, let's say. They say give it another shot, and you feel that it'll be a little bit easier this second time around. This next time around, I should say.
When they talk about the other side, just meditation, is that what they're referring to?
Yes.
Which I do every single night, so...
Yes. Let's put it this way, when you go through meditation again, you will see, most likely, another presence there.
Okay, and that'll be a Pleiadian presence?
Yes, yes. Correct.
Okay.
And they will introduce themselves to you, because at this time they are not doing it. They're keeping these things private.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear the last part. What is it?
They will introduce themselves to you.
Okay.
And they are not, because they're keeping their name private at this time. It's only for you to connect with.
Okay. Now, is there anything else? Well, one thing that I have noticed is like within the past week or 2 weeks, my nasal cavity has been very blocked, and I feel some pressure on my third eye chakra. So I was wondering if that has anything to do with opening of that chakra, or my crown chakra, or is it just some allergies?
I believe it's just allergies. In some ways, in a little way, it's blocking, but not in a large way, though.
Okay.
Nothing that is not enough to block a connection like that. But understand, to connect to your higher self, yes, this will take many steps. It will take time, but they say they will work with you a little bit more. Because sometimes your guides get into it. Some say they don't want you to go that far, and some say that's fine. So they're having a little discussion there, it seems.
Now, why the conflicts within the guides themselves?
This happens all the time. They have their own opinions of where they wish the one that they are guiding to go through. So this is a common thing that happens all the time. Of course, you are the boss, so you must, in your meditation, make it clear to them that you want help. Yes, you have the power to do these things. As one would say, threaten to fire one of them, that will get their attention.
Okay, so which one should I fire?
It's up to you. It's up to you. This is serious, too. You can do these things.
No, I did. I did actually. I said that, because it's something that I deserve. It's me, and I want to astral travel, and I want to open my third eye. So, that's what I demand, and just do it. I did say that to my guides.
Yeah.
Okay, one last question. Is there any information that I need to know at this moment that's important that I'm not aware of?
One moment. Also, there is reptilian energies around you, but at a distance, observing you. malevolent, but there as an observer. That is all.
Hi, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, go.
Thank you. Hey, this is Claire.
Yes.
I had a dream last night about some Victorians. They were coming down to Earth, like in New Zealand here, in a spaceship. And I don't think I talked to them, but I was just wondering what the interaction was about.
One moment. Yes, this is interesting. They are. I want to say that they are planning contact around where you are at this time. They are giving you an idea of their presence, and they are planning for first contact. Of course, this is a time down the road.
Yeah.
But they are in the planning stages of it. That's what they say.
Okay. Would they have any messages for me?
Yes, they send you much love. They're here now. You're being clear here. They're sending their. One moment. They're giving me mathematical information right at this time. Yes, they're saying they will speak to you through math equations, it seems. Something around these lines. They're leading you to a... They're leading you to a certain part of spirituality to awaken the energies around yourself, to help with your third eye, and to see their energies more clearly. That is what they're saying. They're
Awesome.
leading you down to this road. That's what they're saying.
Cool. One last question. I speak a few galactic languages,
Yeah.
and I was wondering how I can learn more from them.
They are downloading several downloads at this time. Several, they call it packets of languages. So to learn it is basically to do it. The things that you have now to of course have a positive intent and to just channel these things.
So trust the information that I feel
Exactly.
is coming through.
Correct. Just to do it. As you're doing it, more will come through.
Because I feel like I want to speak them a lot, and I feel like I can feel the translation.
Yes.
So just trust that.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, cool. Awesome, thank you. That's
Yes.
all.
It's just taking that first step. Yes, it's not always easy because yes, it can be very strange.
Oh, I love it. It's awesome.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Claire. Hi, Manchester. It's Mark.
Yes.
Nice to meet you today.
Yes.
Same, I have got the reaction with your energy. Did you have anything to said about that?
Good. Oh, you mean like a past life connection or things like that, or your Arcturian past lives? Is that what you wish to?
Probably.
Yes. As for a past life, that where we knew each other at one time, is that where you were asking?
If it's something which has...
It is possible. Somewhere we probably crossed paths, but within the collective of Arcturian, within the Arcturian collective, yes, we have known each other. Yes, that is true.
Okay. I have impression Ivan and me begin to be a little bit synchronized. Is a fact or?
Only because of tiredness because I'm speaking to him all day. That's why.
Okay. We have maybe the same kind of idea for direction to take for many things. Is it possible?
Please elaborate what you are speaking about.
I think we have the same point of view for how to deal with some kind of thing, or
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Do you have any message for Ivan today, or?
Yes, I have tired him out today. Speaking too much. Exciting to even speak to you, but now I finally gotten here. Now you can't even have enough energy to channel me to speak to you. So this is where we're at this time. He is hanging in there, let's put it that way. I was actually more outgoing, but at this time, yes, they've tired the old boy out. But yes, there are many things coming for this one that will be unexpected, financially, things of order that will be unseen, things to help others with spirituality, connect to their spirituality, connect to extraterrestrials. That is the reason why he's here. To help other channelers get more. The whole point of, mostly the point of him being here is to spread the word of extraterrestrials and to help channelers begin to channel, at least bring the inspiration.
Okay.
It does not have to be perfect, because there's others coming that this will be their main lifetime as a channeler. This one has many other missions, you could say.
Okay. Do you have any information about the direction I probably supposed to take? I'm still in the I don't know what the word for that, but
Your direction in this world, is that your spiritual direction? Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, don't really have full map, if I can say that.
Yes.
What I'm supposed to do, or
I believe I understand, at least partially. Yes, of course, the energies of this one is down, but I'll do my best. Yes, I wish I had more energy that I can connect with that better, but, and all of you for that matter, my apologies. But yes, one moment. Yes, your direction here is to, you are like a networker. You are networking at this time. But you feel that, don't you? You are connecting to other entities. You are like a network. You are like a network administrator. You are bringing many things here and other places that are making them known, and that is a very good thing. You have not always a clear perception of, but well, actually, it's pretty good compared to where it could be. Judging by your circumstances of your dimension, your third dimension, you're doing a great job. These things will, the message to you, I know you didn't ask for it. Well, yes, you did ask for a message. These things of uncertainty of who you're connecting to will thin out over time. When I say thin out, I believe in a month or so, these things will clear out.
Okay.
There are many entities around you at this time that wishes you to have a clear channel, your spirit guide also. So you can connect to these beings, and even channeling yourself also if this is something that you want.
Do this will be more clear for the financial income, or better?
Yes. One moment on that. That is, there are things coming, there in the works at this time coming your way.
Yeah.
And yes, these things, that is correct. As a helper of channelers also, this is something that you can even publicize yourself as someone that can help bring new entities in, such as what you are doing right now. These are things that you can, I know in your world, just to make profit, I know that's, money with us is strange.
Yes, for sport.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yes, but yes, your services will be, you can make yourself known within this community and others' communities, or just figure out what works with you. But as a channeling assistant, understand, I believe you have these things.
Okay, yeah.
Well understood.
Like I do with Ivan in some way.
Yes.
Okay. Do any unknown species wish to be known today?
Yes, as soon as you said this, well, unknown, there's a canine being that is watching this broadcast at this time. There is, I can tell you these things that are watching. There's a reptilian watching this. Of course, there's many beings at this time, but
Yeah.
there are reptilians from Alpha Centauri that are watching this right now. They're very curious. Many have your connections with your Brindle. As for new entities, one moment. Yes, duck species. There is another duck species. Yes, I am familiar with your duck vader. There is another duck species that wishes to be connected with this.
Okay.
I have the image of My Little Pony. I'm not understanding this.
Little what? Pony? Little
Yes,
pony?
My Little Pony.
I don't want to know what kind of thing you smoke, man.
It's a cartoon.
Yes. I don't
Okay.
really understand this. I will leave you with that.
We start with that. Last thing, I asked about them many months ago. I just feel I really need to come back to that. About the creek, supposed to be colonies. K-R-I-E-E-K, creek.
Creek colonies and
Yeah,
a human colony?
Yeah, blue humanoid, spiritual, and I think they're related to. They are like the SSNE.
Yes, but they also have Syrian energies around them.
Okay, I know they are related to the Greek, old-time Greek. Do they have something special to communicate today, or?
Please repeat their name again.
Greek.
One moment. Yes, they were part of the arts at one time in your past lives. Even before Greece, they were here. Your ancient Greece, they were part of. They say gymnastics, those type of things. You're part of your Olympics. That is
Okay.
what it is.
Okay, they don't have specific message. Okay.
As for a message,
Yeah.
yes, they're silent at this time.
Okay.
As for message.
Thank you very much, Manchester. Thanks to any entity around to be to help us for this ascension. Pass the mic to who's next? Amy? Amy.
Yeah, me. Hi.
Yes.
Hi, Manchester. I just have a question. I was told recently that my darkness, this rut that I'm in, would last for a long while yet, and I was wondering if you see any, if that timeline changed at all, because I'm in this rut and I have no direction, and I just feel
Yes, but you gotta be aware you can put yourself on this positive direction. You don't have to go by what others tell you.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a victim of your own life. You realize this, right?
Yeah. In theory.
Yes, but you must but positivity, you must take your positivity, or find it. Find your positive energies, put them together, and put yourself on this positive timeline. You have this power. Do not be a victim of someone else's message to you.
Okay.
Remember, you can put yourself, you can bring these things to you. Yes, it might take time. You always go with a positive message. Yes, I will be on this positive route, and these good things will come to me. Say these things to you. You will not have to wait, at least in that regard.
Okay. And do you have any other general messages for me?
A moment.
Thank you. Take your time.
A moment. Yes, I must be public with this. Yes, there is reptilian energies around you at this time. They feel like they are sucking energy from you. Are you aware of this?
No. Mm-mm.
I will send you energies to these things. Now they are known, I believe they will step away.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, Manchester. This is Neil.
Yes. Yes.
Hi. I just want to know if there's any messages for me today. Thanks.
Yes, there are many routes where your world, where your life is going. You have many directions that are coming to you. And you can take this direction, that direction. You have many possibilities coming your way. There's many Palladian energies around you at this time, directing you. Of course, you have your guides around you, but your Palladian energies are here to help you with your direction and also spirituality. This direction is to build your future. You're piecing together your future at this time. Of course, you're always doing that, but this is quite interesting. You are building a future of awareness, of enlightenment. You could say something like a spiritual center in some ways. Of course, you're doing that right now.
Yes.
Yes.
I understand exactly what you're talking about.
Yes. You would wish to bring others of your kind. You know what I mean? I say kind, that seems like. But the way you're looking at things, you are attracting these people to you. Understand? That is what you wish to do. And you are doing it. And you'll be guided to the direction where you can connect with these people. Just as those that are here now, but also those that are where you live. They are coming in your direction. At least they will be eventually. Let's put it that way.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense because I'm looking to set up, like, I want to try and sort of buy some land and build a sort of small community where there'll be like a meditation room and it'll be all natural, all organic, so people can come there and sort of connect.
Beautiful.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
You're being protected during this decision process. There's many Palladian energies around you to help you in your efforts.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Much love to you. Oh, sorry, there's also a question for, if you could just stand by.
Raven.
Raven, yes. Raven asks if there's any messages for her.
Interesting. You have a feline around you at this time. The benevolent feline, a male presence to help you with guidance. At this time, you are finding guidance, but still not where you feel like you should be. And this male lion is bringing his knowledge to you to enforce his knowledge. Well, I would say enforce, as I know. To help you with his knowledge, to help you understand, to help guide you into your direction that will make you most happy. to bring these things to you that you wish to have close to you. Do you have clarity with your world today? To find, what do you say? Find to where you can put your feet down and feel comfortable. I hope that makes sense. Blessings.
Prana, you can go Prana.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
The question that I have is there any changes that you see coming up in my near future?
One moment. One moment. Well, yes. Now this is, I can't be 100% on this, but it seems like there's a possibility of changing jobs. Before I did see architecture around you, but I did not quite understand what it was. But that was interesting. But there's a possibility of job change, relationship change also, it seems. That is all I have for that. Nothing new.
Thank you very much.
Yes, if there's nothing else, I probably should be leaving. Let this one rest.
Before you leave, can you just send an invitation to Silver Spark to connect with us and talk with us?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much. Do you have any?
Yes, go ahead.
Go, Neil.
No, I was just going to say thank you so much for coming.
Did you have a blessing in your language you wish to tell to us?
Yes, but she did some other time.
It's okay.
Blessings to all. We'll be in contact with you shortly.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and give a break to Ivan tonight.
Yes. It is.
Send him some sexy picture.
Thank you.
Yeah, much love.
Thank you.
Rings off.
Welcome back, Ivan.
Yeah, he's been talking to me all day, and then he gets here and he has nothing to say. Or not as much as he said before. Yeah, give him he finally did his stamp, and now I can re-energize and try him again some other time.
Yeah, thanks for that, Ivan. Much appreciated.
Let's see.
I think JC was saying he said I'm doing a private at the moment, so you can come in and do Diamond Crystalline Hearts after.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Alright, ready to take a nap, that's okay. I got a little bit more in me, might as well. I can try what was it, the Blue Lion from Sirius, is that correct? Or was it Sirius, or was it...
Octarius, no?
Octarius, okay.
Yeah, yesterday, yeah, Octarius.
Okay, we'll do that.
Something like that.
Yes, okay.
How much time? 20? Half hour? 20 minutes? 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
10 minutes? 5 minutes?
Just But just see how it goes. Yeah, you really wore
Okay.
me out. Yeah, because usually I get rest and then you didn't have that. So.
If you fall asleep, I think we'll stop now.
Oh, okay, good.
If you fall off the chair, we'll
Yeah.
stop at
I'm just glad my cats are like really small.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
If they're bigger, I would be dead by now.
that.
Just let our cat enter. He will keep you wake up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Awake.
good.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Good.
One thing about this before I go in, this spirit or this lion, their energies are actually lighter. Those on the other side, they actually have, strangely enough, sometimes heavier energies, if that makes any sense. But the Syrians are really light energy, and this one probably will too. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know what I'm talking about. Become at peace. Our message is simple. We wish for your society to calm down its negative forces, to love one another. Do not let these dividers keep you apart from each other. Fear is not your friend. Many of you use fear to control your own selves, so we will not connect to those around you. These teachings will become known to you more throughout your planet over time. Of course, we wish the best for you as you go through your ascension, which is quite exciting for us to see now. My name is, yes, I am a lion, a blue lion from Antares. You can call me, does not matter, Silus is a name that works for me. But to realize that your world, as it's going through its ascension, will, yes, hit many bumps in the road. But these things will bring you closer. Meaning that, yes, negativity will exist still as you go through these processes. Many forces will not like these new energies going through your world and fight until the end. But of course, we bring our assistance to your plans. We are now known to you, and we bless all of you. These fears of reptilians, do not let these things control you. These fears of greys, or insectoids, or even Nordics, do not let these things affect you. Know thyself, and none of these things will hurt you. What is on your mind? Do you have anything to ask?
Do you have any question, Tumatu?
Yes, this is Brother Tamatu. Thank you for joining us in this co-creation today.
Yes.
I was wondering if you might have a message for me for my walkabout here on Earth.
Yes. You are going through transition. In this transition, you will become a whole person, as many of you are. But for you, it is a spirituality that will, let's put it this way, you will grow wings. These things will come about. You will feel like you have wings, let's put it that way. As for flying, that is up to you. But as your ascension increases, you will feel these things around you. You might feel them now, actually. Because they do exist on you. Your angel connections, these things will help you move into a higher vibration to bring others with you. And for you to, as they say, unlock minds to spirituality. This is one of your gifts. And most of you here, some of you might be hesitant to this, but you all have the ability to unlock those who wish not to see these things. But at this time, this world is it's seduced, what do you say? Seduced by your dark side. Not your dark side, but the dark side of your planet. But as these energy levels move away, and they will eventually, you will feel the opportunity to speak to others to bring your guidance into play. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes.
So expect these things. They will not happen soon, but they are in your future. All of you.
Thank you.
You can say you're all counselors of light, even those that are watching this broadcast and have their heart in the right place. You are all counselors of light. It is very quiet.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you, do you have anything to say to anybody new watching this, or anyone that will be watching this in the future?
Yes. There are many species that your world is unaware of at this time that will become transparent, known to you all. That you have connections to beings with, some might have 2 arms, some might have 4, some might have 4 eyes, 3, some have 6. These things will become known to you over time, so be ready for them. For new people, that is a message for you. And also, this blanket of skepticism on your planet will do what it does best, yes, but even those of skepticism will realize that the idea of being alone in the universe is sort of It is skeptical to think these things. Thank you.
Okay. The hamster is finished?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Silus. I think you're from the same place of the one Gabriel from which was there yesterday.
Yes, I'm in the same star system.
Do you
Nearby planet.
do you do in some way near the same kind of thing of them, or?
Oh yes, of your past lives to unhinge these similar type of networkings. Yes.
Okay. Yesterday they gave me a bit of information about the Egyptian. I know a little. I don't know so much about the Greek past life, but I asked him for a download. Did you have other kind of past life information which could be useful for me to know and you able to share?
Yes, this Greek lifetime. Is this the one you wish to explore, though?
If it's possible.
Yes. One moment. Yes, you were a warrior during those times. Many lifetimes as a warrior. Even in times of peace, you were a warrior through many lifetimes. As a Greek, you are connected to Egypt also. Connected to the pharaohs. You were a very high up general for Greece at one time. There was times of peace. As for your history books recording these things, it is unknown to me at this time, but it was a time of peace, and you were connected to many of the pharaohs. I should say one, but I will say many.
It seems I come here in many time in peacetime. I be king in peacetime. I be warrior in peacetime. I think I don't know which place. I be another king, on other planet in peacetime too. It seems I have preference for peacetime place.
Yes, that is recommended for all of you, of course. But not all do it, of course. They wish to have the hard tests. But yes, these are. I do not have the answer for that, but yes, I believe that is correct. What you said.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm just curious.
Oh, for why you do these things?
Yeah, what a kind of information, what a kind of evolution will.
To stay out of the drama, I believe. To keep your sense of humor intact, it seems. If you were in trauma like that, you would lose your sense of humor.
Okay.
That seems to be one of the things.
And do I have any reason why I seem to look to always find new connection with new kind of entity? Then I know some people will just go in more specific. They will begin like a more. They will not try to touch many things. They will just choose 2, 3 things and just more doing more deep in this thing, that kind of thing. And I just more general than specific. Do you have any reason why I'm much general than specific kind of?
Oh, for your energies that you're connecting with. These are. Let's put it this way. You are bringing the mystery to others for others to solve.
Okay.
So this is one of the reasons we wish to be a part of these communications.
That is why I don't, in this life, I don't know if in our life, but in this life, I don't necessarily let easily people come in my world, if I can say.
On a galactic level or on a personal level?
In personal, in this life,
Oh yes, for those just to connect with you and things of that sort. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's I don't let easily people connect with me in this life.
Oh yes, okay, I understand that. One moment. These are past fears, past lives. You had many lifetimes where you had to not be trusting to others around you because you were during a time of war in many lifetimes. You just were not in these wars.
Okay.
But yes, it is up to you to bring these things, to let go of these fears. That is up to you.
Is my challenge in this life?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Next, please.
Hi, Silas. This is Amy. I don't know if you can connect with this, but the last entity that was channeled said I had negative reptilians around me draining my energy, and I was wondering if you could see that.
Yes, they are still there. They are quite humorous.
They're humorous. Okay. Is there anything that I should do to get rid of them?
They will leave. They find you fascinating. They are. Yes, now their presence is known. One moment. They are deciding where to go next. One moment. They don't want too much attention on them. No other species are watching them at this time.
Good.
They're very good at keeping themselves quiet. That's for sure. Understand species you cannot see everything.
Right. And
Yes.
one more question. Do you have any general messages for me? Just anything you see that I should know?
At this time, no, not at this time. But
Okay.
don't be discouraged. There'll be messages from others. Understand this conduit here is tired too. So
Oh yeah,
no reason.
I know. And I thank him very much. And I
Yes.
thank you.
Blessings.
Thank you. Blessings.
Hi, this is Claire.
Yes.
I was wondering, do I have a connection to Sirius? Because I speak the galactic language, I'm
Of
sure,
course.
and my
Yes.
children do as well.
Yes, through past lives, yes. Correct. They are not Syrian. I do not believe they're Syrian star seeds, but yes, they do have a connection with Sirius.
What's the purpose of them speaking galactic languages, my children?
It is their heritage. Do they do this on their own?
Usually prompted by me.
Yes, it is natural. There's nothing wrong with it. Their intent is positive. It is just they're sending sounds into the air so they can. These sounds in the air bring a positive reaction to other species. It actually, I know it sounds funny, but it does make your world more spiritual the more you do these things.
You know, I like it. I like.
Yes, exactly.
I like speaking.
There's nothing wrong
I like
with it.
speaking to them.
Yes.
Can they get anything out of it? Like, can they use it to bring messages to themselves?
Of course. Yes.
Yeah.
At this time, I believe they're very young, but yes.
Yeah, they are.
Yes. This will come closer. It would make more sense as they get older. Yes, because they're channeling languages. You are channeling languages, and also you'll be channeling messages also.
Yeah.
Well, technically you are. You're just not deciphering them, but you will understand these things more clearly.
I feel like at the moment I am channeling messages.
Yes.
I'm just learning more about how to do it.
How to understand these things, yes.
Yeah. So,
yes, that wall will be coming down shortly.
Awesome. I feel like I'm learning more each day. Yeah. And do you have any advice or messages for my husband, Mark?
Is there skepticism about these things around him?
Probably slightly, yeah.
Yes. Messages to only messages to keep an open mind, and he'll be amazed of what comes through. That's what they say.
Okay. Well, that makes sense because, I mean, with us speaking these galactic languages around him, I mean, it's a bit hard not to be open-minded.
Yes.
But he needs to, well, he needs some guidance, you see.
Yes.
Do you see him moving jobs anytime soon?
No, it seems like whatever's going on will work out. It seems.
Okay.
That is what I have.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Much love.
Bianca, Prana.
All right. I was just wondering if I have any connection with Bianca in our past lives, or with any of the members here that's in the Hangout.
Yes, but many of these lifetimes have been passing by, things of that sort. You have known each other in passing, but as for a close relationship, I do not see a connection here. As for Bianca, there might be a slight communication. There was at one time in a past life. I believe it was brief, though. I do not see it was on an ongoing basis. That is all I have.
How is that? Sorry, Alan, go ask your question, mate.
Okay. Can I ask the same question about any members of the people in the Hangout? If I've got any connections to them in past lives?
Here, I do not see this, but in your chat box, that is not here, but somewhere else, I cannot connect to. I believe your JC you had connection with in past life. Does that resonate with you?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Hi, this is Neil. I've got a question on behalf of Trevor D, and he's asking. He's very interested in levitation and shapeshifting and astral projection, and he would like to know how can he improve these abilities.
One moment. Through meditation, bring sunlight into your meditation will help you do these things also. Sunlight is a key ingredient in spiritual growth to awaken your soul. So as you meditate, visualize a sun, and this sun energy will go through your body and help you connect to those in your galaxy that you wish to connect with. Just picture yourself as a beam of light that can travel everywhere.
Okay, thank you for that. How is Ivan's energy levels feeling now?
It is going down, yes. If you have a few more questions, that'd be okay, but I must go after this.
Okay, I don't have any questions, so if there's anybody else who's got any questions, you can ask now. Okay, I don't think anybody's got any questions, so unless you want to do a... Oh, sorry, Raven is asking, are there any any more questions for me?
Not at this time.
Okay, unless you want to do a leaving speech, then you can end it there. If there's anything, unless there's anything you want to say in closing.
That is all I have.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. Much love to you.
Thank you. Much love and blessings.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep here.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. Welcome back, Ivan.
Well, yeah, when you have a being channeling through you just for the hell of it all day, it's like. But anyway, it's all good.
Yeah, it's understandable.
So you will sleep all day tomorrow?
Yeah. At work.
You work tomorrow?
Yeah, work.
Oh, he'll be standing there with you at work.
Hopefully not a bunch of reptilians, but they'll probably be there with me.
You can have.
You can have yours.
You can have mine. You can have them. It's funny. I feel a lot better since they, quote unquote, left.
Yeah, I think they left. I've had that happen before. As soon as they're mentioned here, they move on. I've noticed
I feel
that.
better.
It's very strange. It's very bizarre. I had one in my kitchen, and for a couple of days, and I mentioned in the chat, there's a reptilian in my kitchen, and as soon as I said that, it's like I felt like it left after that. It's very strange.
Like the mouse, when you turn on the light.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I feel lighter. Like I was about ready to cry when I was talking in the thing, and then like.
That's good.
I don't know. I just feel lighter now.
Good. That's good. You'd be surprised what's out there. Of course, you already.
Well, yeah.
It gets, the weird zone just keeps on getting more weirder. Yeah, if I had more energy, this would have been an easier night, but that's okay.
That's all right. We all have our off days. No biggie.
Take a break.
Yep.
You don't want to push yourself too far because it just catches up with you as well.
Oh, yeah, you told me about it.
So, Ivan, are you ready for the possibility that you could make it big on TV? I mean, I think I heard the entity say that you might be going towards that area. TV.
Oh, for my stuff that I'm working on, my writing and stuff, that's might be what's...
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah, I'm working on creative stuff. I'll make this stuff public when it's ready.
That's cool.
Works. But yeah, that type of stuff, I'm working on this stuff forever. You only knew.
Mastermind.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff.
Don't forget us when you get famous.
We'll see how it goes. Of course not. Okay, everyone. Good night. I'm gonna try a different action. I'm gonna try a different way of exiting out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna put a different. There's that. Instead of using music, there's that. Oh, what happened to it? Somebody keeps. Okay, good. Oh, not yet. There's that. There's one. Matt crying.
I like that one. That's my vote. Oh, that one's good.
Anyway. All right. Good night. And oh, whoops. We'll be back here. What is tomorrow? Wednesday. 8 o'clock Eastern. We're doing questions on the chat box. Hopefully, we do more than 7. And we're doing our best here. So, good night, everyone. And good night.